Well, howdy world, this is Bob coming to you from Cathedral Palms RV Resort, where we're starting week 4 of our Do's and Don'ts series, and we're going to segue into our camper hacks. Today we're going to start about a little bit different. We're going to start with what you should do prior to leaving the campground. One thing that's very important is to develop your own checklist of things to check as you complete a walk around prior to leaving the park, so you don't have a bad experience as you're heading home. So here we're at one of our deluxe RV sites where we have an Outback bumper pool camper, and we're going to do a walk around with you today. We're going to look at here on top of the roof of this rig. We still have a satellite up, so that's something we're going to want to take down prior to getting back on the road. Okay. And make sure it's stowed away and secured so it doesn't become, something that's going to get broke or, an accident on the road. So walking around our camper, you want to start here at the rear. You want to make sure your jacks are raised up and your bricks and or wood, that whatever you're using to, support your rig, you want to make sure those are put away. Also, you want to make sure all of your materials are taken out from underneath of your rig so you don't leave those behind. We're going to proceed forward to the front part of the rig to make sure that we've got everything. Now that we're at the front part of your rig, we want to take a good glance again at the top of a rig to make sure we have all our antennas down, and we want to make sure everything is secured for the road. Looking by our door, we want to make sure we secure our steps, any handmade steps that we may have brought with us, or the metal steps that come with the RV. Again, making sure that all of our service items or tools are picked up and taken with us. Once again, we want to make sure our jack stands raised, and the bricks and or wood, whatever we're using to support our rig, is taken with us as well. Going towards the tongue or the front part of the rig, we want to make sure our propane cover is on, and on that note, make sure your propane is turned off for the travel trip home. Once we're firmly secured onto our truck or whatever you're using to tow your bumper pool RV, make sure you raise your tongue jack all the way and remove any pieces of wood or bricks that you're using to support the front part of the RV. Another very important thing to make sure is secured prior to getting on the road is making sure that your handrail is securely fastened to your door. Make sure all of your slides are in. Okay. Also, make sure your awning is in. You say this will never happen to me. I have witnessed this here at the park, where people have tried to leave with their slides out. One person made it the entire circumference of my park with his awning out. So prior to getting on the road, make sure your rig stays in one piece by securing everything the way it was when it got here. Now we're going to segue to one of our camper hacks. This is camper hack number 4. So if y'all would join me to the rear of this RV, we'll continue our video. An additional camper hack that I have for you today, it has to do with your power cord for your rig, like the one behind me. One of the things I noticed, a lot of people are having to wrestle with their power cord when they're arriving and departing from the park. And one idea that I got from one of my guests is utilizing a tote for your power cord. This makes it very easy for you when you arrive, that your cord is nice and coiled up, as you see here in the box, and you only take out what you need when you hook up, and it goes back in very neatly when you depart. It keeps all of your power items together. You can include in with this any adapters, surge protectors, like we've talked about in previous videos. It all stays in one spot. all together, and you can label the outside electrical. This is the camper hack for this week. Y'all be cool, stay classy.